Today we're making buttery, flaky, crispy, delicious croissants. Let's go. Oh, we're gonna start making our croissants. You're gonna need 1 2/3 cup of milk, and you're gonna pour half of that milk inside your mixing bowl, and make sure it's warm. And then you're going to pour your 6 tablespoons of sugar and 1.5 tablespoons of yeast in that mixture. Stir and cover for 10 minutes. Okay, so your yeast mixture should look like this now. You're going to add a teaspoon of salt to that mixture, just regular iodized salt. And you're also going to add 4 cups of bread flour to this mixture as well. Now that you've added your 4 cups of flour, you're going to start stirring. And I'm doing this by hand because, like I told you, not everybody has a stand-in mixer. Or, yeah. And that's my toddler in the background. Don't mind him. He's getting frustrated because he cannot open his applesauce container. So remember that you guys still have your other portion of your milk. As you start stirring this, you're going to add this in gradually. So don't forget about the other portion of the milk. You've kneaded your dough. You're going to put it in an oiled bowl and cover it and let rest for an hour. Your dough should have been resting, and now you're going to pull it out of the bowl. It should have doubled in size, and you're going to put it on your silicone mat or wherever you plan on rolling it out to slice your pieces. And you're going to be doing 18 slices, and they each should be equivalently the same size. You could use your kitchen scale if you have one. If not, just eyeball it. You're going to roll each slice into a round size ball, and you're going to roll it with your rolling pin at about this size. Each slice that you roll out, you're going to then spread your softened butter on it, and you should have 1 cup of softened butter out and ready because you'll be using a lot of it for these croissants. That's what makes them buttery. So each one you roll out, you're going to place on top of the other one and continue that process until you have a big tall stack of slippery little balls of flattened butter. And here I am, I'm showing you guys how to do that. Just continue the process throughout. Roll, butter, place on top of the last one. Roll, butter, flatten, place on top of the last one. All right, so after you've did all your 18 layers, you're gonna split them, and like I have 3 in a section. Split them by 3s, and it's gonna be kind of a messy. And you're just gonna roll it out like this into a bigger round. And then you're gonna grab your other 3 and flatten it out again until you have all of them in a unison and they're all together. And as you're doing it, if you want to add more butter, like if your rolling pin is taking some of the butter off, you just grab more butter and spread it and then continue. Just make sure all your layers are the same width all together. All right, so all the layers have been flattened out to this size. You're gonna cover this with cling wrap, and you're gonna fold it over like this, and you're gonna set it in the freezer for about 30 minutes. After you have taken it out of the freezer, you're gonna put another cling wrap on it so that you can roll it out to this large, like pizza size, and you want it to be about this thin. And then we're gonna cut it into 12 pieces. You wanna cut them into 12 slices, and every time you cut a slice, you wanna cut the top like this. I'm gonna show you why. The reason why you want to cut the top is because you need to roll it like this. And then you're going to put it on the tray. Put them in the oven. Before you put them in the oven, you need to brush the tops with the egg wash. And I'll put the link in the description box with all the ingredients. This is how your croissant should look coming out of the oven. I hope you've enjoyed this buttery, crispy croissant recipe. Please enjoy.